Hi, I'm Lisa Chalk, the Communications Director for Animals Australia. I believe live export is cruel and unnecessary.
Hi, my name's Don Heatley. I'm a cattle producer. I think Australia can continue to export live animals.
Live export is cruel. 3.5 million Australian animals are exported to countries every year that have no laws to protect them from cruelty. Tens of thousands of animals die on ships every year before they even reach the importing country. They suffer from heat stress, they die from illness, from injury, from starvation, from failing to eat the unfamiliar food on board. There are risks inherent to long-distance transport that can never be overcome, and unfortunately these animals are just collateral damage for the live trade.
There are protocols in place to ensure the welfare of cattle as they travel on ships. There is feed and water available as they travel. There is a veterinary surgeon on board, and the animals are extremely well looked after. There is a higher mortality rate in the paddock in Australia than there is while cattle are actually travelling on ships.
Evidence documented over the past few years has consistently revealed that animals exported for slaughter are routinely handled, transported and slaughtered in the most appalling way.
The activists will always take and show the worst case scenario. There are protocols in place to prevent this happening. I personally love my livestock and I would never want to see this happen to them. Australia feeds millions of people in developing countries around the world, and that number is growing every year. It's a vital industry for Australia, but it's also a vital industry for international abattoirs. They have jobs as well.
While live export continues, animals should only go to facilities that meet Australian standards, and that must include pre-slaughter stunning. But our chilled and frozen meat export trade is already worth $5 billion more to the economy than the live trade. So expanding our meat exports would not only be better for animals, but better for the economy.
The live export industry currently generates approximately $1 billion in export income. The reason we have live exports is because the majority of countries to which we export do not have cold storage facilities which can handle chilled, boxed beef.
Look, a significant consequence to the live trade has been the closure of abattoirs all throughout Australia. A series of economic reports in recent years has proven that live exports is a job killer. If we process those animals on shore, we would create jobs, allow for the reopening of abattoirs right throughout the country, and we would prevent the suffering of millions of animals every year.
In conclusion, I think Australia can continue to export live animals because we have some of the best protocols in the world. The live export industry supplies lots of dollars and jobs, and Australia is responsible for feeding those many countries.
In conclusion, I don't think we should have a live export trade. It's cruel, it's unnecessary. Tens of thousands of animals die during transport alone. Those that do survive the sea journey are killed in the most appalling way, and there are better economic opportunities by processing animals here in Australia, opportunities that will create jobs and prevent animal suffering.